Hey guys, I'm out here on Sardis Lake and I ran down one of the best tournament fishermen in the business right here, right now in Mississippi. He's a guide down here, Mr. Trent Goss.
How's it going?
I'm out here with him doing some video for our pregame show for the National Crappie League, and we decided to go ahead and make a YouTube video out of it. And this cat right here has Sardis Lake pegged, and he's fishing with a different tactic. For all you single polers out there that's running these fish down with live scope, you need to check this out. We're going to show you what it is he's doing different and how he's putting these fish in the boat. If you have not, hit that like button. Please subscribe. Let's go fishing. Find your target there.
I think it's going to be some kind of trash fish. That's looking better. No.
Don't you love it? They look so perfect,
Man.
And then you get to them and they turn and they get 9 miles long.
That's right. When you see one, you know, though. Maybe there. No. Being a core lake, I'll drop on it. Starting to look like one. Running from it. Here it comes. A typical fish right now. Healthy, though, for this time of year.
A lot of the fish I've seen this week been pretty skinny.
Go to Grenada. They in bad shape over there.
Really? I think it's everywhere this time of year that they get just really skinny, really poor. It's just that time of the year and the fish.
Yep, May's about as bad as it gets as far as guiding. We have to tell everybody they're at their smallest point. Stressed out from the spawn. Shad are all on the banks. Shad are come out here. See, it's still hard to find shad on Grenada right now. There's plenty of bait here.
I saw you stuck that hook down through the inside of that minnow's mouth.
I did. I try to come out through the gill. I want that thing is moving as much as he possibly can without killing him. So I come right beside the gill plate. That way when I drop it, man, he's doing his thing. You want to get the hook as deep in the minnow as you can without killing him is what I try to do.
We find a floater?
I believe so.
Just sitting there still, all lazy. Comes the bait.
Turning.
Uh-oh, boys. What happens?
Coming.
Yeah. Now that fish there's got a really black tail. Is that a male? Is that why the tail is so black, or why is the tail so black?
If I had to guess, that's what I'd say. Most of the time it's like that. This time, right after the spawn, your males tails will get really black, really colored up.
I've been noticing that a lot. A lot of the fish that I'm seeing on the trees, and if I find a stake bed, their tails are super, super black.
I think that's a post-spawn thing. I believe when they get colored up, you know, that may be the last part that they lose color of is the tail. You'll see a lot of that. Yeah, that was fun. We're still debating on fishing the what's the
Old hickory.
Old hickory, yeah. There it comes.
There are so many fish in this lake that size.
That's the, yeah, tons of them.
Now that coming into play, how do you think that's gonna affect the other anglers that aren't used to seeing this many fish that size?
They're probably going to spend too much time catching those fish, and before the end of the day, they're going to lose 2 hours of fishing, chasing 130s. You've got to be disciplined enough to pass that fish up, keep going.
From what you're seeing right now, what kind of weight you think's gonna come in?
Man, if somebody can hit that 9.5 mark, I think they're going to be in good shape. If you can do that 2 days in a row, I believe you'll be in really good shape.
Think that's what it'll take to win it? 9.5 a day?
9.5 a day, I think will be yeah. That's going to be right there pretty close. If you can hit that, and whoever can get the kicker fish, if somebody can get a 220, 230, they're probably going to be your leader. If you can learn more on these core lakes by using your Google Maps. Find the ditches, find the little cuts. It'll be way more accurate than your Humminbird. Go to the bottom and come up. Come on.
Seen it?
Another male.
I got a question for you, Trent.
Yes, sir.
Every time you drop that bait down there and get right on top of that fish's head, you hold your breath like the rest of us do.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Try not to move an inch. Trying to leave us. Call.
So you're using a big weight above a jig head.
Half ounce tungsten.
Couple bobber stops.
Couple bobber stops.
And then a jig
and
head.
Just a
minnow fish.
Yep. To get it down there, there's one running across the screen. I believe it's definitely more fish back this way. Beside us.
Here, start over.
Oh, I killed him. Hang on. I just take it, get him to open his mouth, and just run it right beside his gill plate right there. I mean, he can, got the hook down there a little deeper and he can do his thing. Don't kill him. He'll sit on there for a while. Heads away from us.
Done.
I could come up here and just have fun right now for sure.
So the concept is you've got the big weight and you're just holding the weight in front of that fish, and the reason you're using the big weight is so you can move and maneuver with the rod.
Correct. I want as light a hook as possible. I want that jig to that minnow just swim and do all he wants to do. I want him to look as live as possible.
And I noticed that you're not using braid, you're using mono.
I'm using Gamma Polyflex.
Gamma Polyflex.
Yep.
How many tests is it?
8.
8 pound?
8 pound test. Man, when I use braid, nothing against it, but I have it wrap up too much. I spend more time getting it untangled. Yeah. And this Gamma is some good stuff. This stuff has been on these reels all year. I guide with it every day. It doesn't get any memory in it. It's highly suggest trying it. Gamma Polyflex.
Well, guys, what do you think about that? That old Trent, he can flat catch him fish, can't he? Yeah, He kicked me off his boat. I'm back on mine. If you want to get in a boat with him, check out Grenada Lake Charters. Request Trent and get on that boat and go out there and catch some of them slabs. We'll see you next time. Remember, hit that subscribe button. We appreciate you. We're going to go find something else to get after.